Yeah, man, Richie Blackmore. And even, I mean, any of Highway Star. You know, any Deep Purple's good, man. And I played a lot of classic rock. A lot of classic rock. Lately, I've gotten into a lot of, like, clean math rock stuff. Lately, I've been in dad mode, so I haven't really been playing guitar that much. Yeah, man. Feels sacrilegious not to play it on my Strat though. How's it go? I don't know. Something like that, man. I don't play specific solos. I don't know, man. It's because, like, the problem is bands like Deep Purple and Toto get known for knowing, like, one pop song that really wasn't their best showcase. So, like, for Deep Purple... You know, and Toto's is Africa, but if you actually listen to Toto proper, like, listen to the self-name album. Like, I've got it over there. I was showing my friends, because my friends were like, I was hosting my best friend's bachelor party. So we had all the guys over, and they were like, I was like, dude, do you guys know Toto? They're like, yeah, I know Africa. I was like, let me show you Toto. So that whole album, man, so ahead of their time. Steve Lukather is just the man, though. Yeah, I mean, I grew up on that stuff, though. You know, like that's just kind of what I grew up doing, man. Wait, where is? Yeah, let's get it. Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's. That's what I should actually play. Let's pull it up. If I can pull up the music for it, most of the time I can sight read it, or at least fumble my way through it. Hold the line. Yeah, let me see. Oh no, it's actually. Oh, I was doing it down a whole sub. Yeah, we might actually have to make that happen. I gotta get Spotify and Ultimate Guitar lined up. Give me a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I used to study one Mountain theme song. Alright, let me see what he's actually doing here. I don't know. Steve Lukather's a beast. never heard of nothing? I'll play you some Skinner. How about that? Yeah, sorry, I had to play that. When people say they know Toto and all they know is Africa, there's so much to be explored there. Let me think. I kind of want my telly. Let me get my telly. I had to play this though. I haven't played this guitar in a while. This is my headless Ibanez. Oh man, I haven't played guitar in. It's been a while, man. I mean, I played for Charlie the other night, but nothing like playing to tracks. Alright, let me tune up. I'm playing through the Toolmaster Pro. Currently learning the song Vengeance by Malmsteen. Yeah, I don't know it. The only song I was learning about Malmsteen was Arpeggios from Hell. That was fun. I got pretty far into it. I'll play mostly like, I mean, when I'm not just messing around. If I'm learning stuff, I'm learning a lot of Chan. I'm a Chan fanboy. Just give me a second, I gotta tune this up. These Fender tuners are really nice. The locking tuners, I don't know, man. Anybody who, I had some friends who said they'll never get them. They work better than all my others, to be honest. But yeah, this is, I mean, this is basically a custom. I changed the neck on this guitar. The only thing that's original is the body itself. It's a Player Plus top. The body, the pick guard, and the pickup plate. That's the only thing that's still original. Everything else has been changed. I put Fishman Fluence Greg Koch pickups in it. He's my favorite guitar player of all time. Dude just shreds. The neck is a roasted maple neck, 12-degree radius, so it's pretty like aggressively modern, especially from Fender. And the roasted maple just feels so good. I had one of my friends make me a bone nut, so that's been installed, and I have Graphtec trees, the Fender locking tuners. Again, I really like them. They're probably like my favorite tuners. And then Graphtec saddles as well. And the Fishman Fluence pickups are just incredible. All right. Yeah, let me get warmed up on this. I just need to practice that too. Do rate bone over tusk. If you can get bone done at a good job, you know, like if you find a good luthier, for my likes, yeah, I think so. What's up, Tommy? But if you don't have anybody that can do a bone nut, or someone's charging you like $150, I don't think it's worth it then, to be honest. My guy, I mean, they're expensive nonetheless. You know, to just give you an idea, you can get a tusk nut for like $12. If you know what you're doing with sandpaper, you can do your own installation. I've done that for years, and a lot of times on guitars like a Telecaster. What's up, homie? Yeah, I was just talking about this. I just built this. This is a custom. I'll answer any questions you have. They're asking me about the nut right now. But yeah, I think that there's nothing wrong with tusked nuts. I think that you can't really tell a difference sonically. But my friend put a ton of time into this, and I do think like everything that touches the string affects tone. I do think it makes it on this guitar specifically, and I guess on all of mine, because all of my guitars except for one, I think, except for I got a handful that are tusk. But I try to get my friend to put bone on here as much as possible, just because I think it's cool, to be honest. I don't know. I'm like a weird hippie. I like to have like as much organic material in here as I can. But does it matter? Probably not. You probably can't tell the difference, just to be honest. Personal preference. No. No. They're different. They're different. You know what I mean? Like, I like them both. Why can't you have both? What's the name of that song? Hold on, let me see. What's the song I'm learning right now? Eternity Forever. Yeah, if you're, dude, I wouldn't install a ball nut myself. If you can do that, you know more than me. I should be asking you for advice. I don't have the patience to do a ball nut installation. You have to be really skilled to do it. I think that's why it's usually pretty expensive to get done. You just got to know somebody. Yeah, I'm American as fuck. About as American as they come. Nah, I don't know. I think for me, this is actually a good question. You know, like, what's your preferred guitar? I tend to play a Telecaster the most, but lately I've been really partial to the Strat. And my number one love of all of my guitars is a Les Paul. So I think they all have different voices. I would say if you want to get really good, really fast, buy a Stratocaster or a Telecaster, because single coil pickups are like, I used to be really scared of them because they're so stupid clean. And, you know, most players think that that sounds quote unquote thin, but when you lean into it and you learn how a single coil pickup works and you get used to it, I feel like it's easier to be expressive on a Tele or a Strat. You know, both of those are really good. I think that if I just need one guitar, and I guess I gotta preface, like, I used to play out live a lot with a bunch of different bands, and the Tele is always like the workhorse. Lately, I've just stayed in my house. I sit here in the studio and write all the time. I write for television, and you know, I am spoiled. I have a plethora of options because it really depends. You know, my perspective is more of like, it depends on the needs of the song or the needs of the gig. If I'm going to be playing live, then I need something like, I'm not the type of guitar player that likes to bring 8,000 guitars, you know, that's just ain't it. If I can get by with one guitar the whole show, maybe two if I need an acoustic guitar, that's what I'm doing. And I just change strings frequently. I don't worry, and I don't beat, you know, yeah, I play out and I play with expression and intention, but I'm not beating my strings like some guys. I haven't broken a string. The only time I break strings is when I have bad saddles, put it that way. Yeah, so in that regards, I'm going with a Tele. You know, a Tele's great. I can do drop tuning. I can do standard tuning. I can change the tunings. I can fly with it, and it's just going to work. It's going to be in tune out of the box. The Tele I played the most, though, is my Strandberg. Because I did theater, too, so I was a pit musician, and in those pits, you don't have a lot of room. And to be honest, like, a normal-sized guitar isn't that big of a deal, but the guitar I played as a pit musician is... I'll show you. This is my Strandberg. So when I was playing in the pit, this was like the shit. Yeah, new pit. No, I did Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages, we were playing at Ice House Theater. And then I did Little Shop of Horror and what was the other one? The Addams Family. And we were inside of like a theater pit. And it's like right in front of the stage where you go down. It's just really cramped. So having something like this versus this, I mean, it did make a big enough difference. And I just enjoy a Strandberg. The neck, you know, some people love them, some people hate them, but they're good. But Telly, man. Telly is where it's at. No, not a mosh pit. No, I was playing theater, bro. I'm not that cool. Alright, this is a song I'm learning right now. What's up, man? Man, that run. Yeah, that's Nirvana. That's Teen Spirit. The intro to Catch the Rainbow by who? No. Thanks, man. It's like my hands like remembering. I really like this neck. I've been doing mostly yard work and housework. My son is being born this month, so it's like I'm on red alert now, man. Any day now, my son will be here. That's crazy to say out loud. I'm exhausted. That's for sure. I've slept all of today. It was like a mad dash. I hosted my best friend's bachelor party, and I had the yard completely set up, man. It was crazy. I bought an older home, and the yard's just been neglected for like 60 years. So I finally got it all cleaned up, hosted all the guys. It was great. And man, there's so much stuff in this house for a baby boy. It's insane. Me and the dogs are exhausted. I got up this morning, cleaned up a bunch of the backyard from the party, and then did some yard work, passed out. I was like, oh, I must need it. Thanks, Jamie. I hope you're doing well, man. I'm just messing around. Having a great day. Playing for my dogs, to be honest. Let's figure it out. Yeah, I need to stay up here. This is where the melody wants to live. Something like, yeah, they're all chilling. One of them is sick right now. My oldest is sick, so I'm playing for helping him heal. He's a big Tool fan. That's so funny. Hopefully he doesn't come in here. He needs to stay sleeping. I had to like wrap him up in a diaper, and I can't get him to eat. He has a UTI, so he's on medicine, and the medicine's like zapping his appetite. But having all the guys in town, man, we had steak. That's so funny. He didn't want to eat steak, and then I chopped him up. And my friend made some of the best steaks I've ever had. So these aren't just like cheap steaks. Anyways, I took a little piece of meat, rubbed it across his lips, like forced it. And he was like, all right, let me get it, Dad. So I finally got him to eat this weekend, and he just had a good weekend, man. He was running around playing like a puppy. So he is worn out. All of them are. We're all introverted. We're introverted extroverts. It's like we'll hang out and chill with people, but when everybody's gone, we're worn out. I'll see you. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Hang on, let me clean that up. Hey, that's right, brother. That's right. What breed of dogs? They're all rescue. Mostly, I would say pit is like the thread that holds them all together, except for Annie. Boston is German Shepherd and pit. Charlie is Chocolate Lab and pit. Annie is a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound. Dude, I love old time. Speaking of Hound Dog by Elvis, I love old timey guitar playing. You ever listen to like go way back and listen to people like Hank Williams Sr., you know? You know? You play at you ever try to mess around Bakersville style? I used to play with this guy, and I'd play at Bakersville. So, well, if you follow like classic country, there were guys who would play. They were Nashville players, and they were Bakersville's players. And the guys out in California, they would do a lot more of like this style of like country. You'd hear a lot more of. So I used to play that song. Like Nashville style would be probably something. And I'm not the best guy to ask on country. I just did a little bit of homework, but. Yeah, I used to play it. Bakersfield would probably like. I don't know. I'm not prepared to play that all the way through. But that's the whole idea. Is like I like adding that little trill. I ain't played that in a minute, man. Yeah, that's a good song. I like Charlie Daniels Band too. Okay. Let me look him up. Alex Chilton. Okay, I got him pulled up. I'll listen to him. I wish I could play Merle Trap Merle Travis. Oh, I was thinking I played Merle Haggard. I like Merle Travis though. Merle Travis like 9-pound hammer. 9-pound hammer. A little bit too heavy. Yeah, he's insane. Sorry, I completely misread you. I don't think you think I could. Let me look it up. Let's see.
My name is Alex Chilton. I'm a Capricorn, like Phil Spector.
All right, I got it pulled up. Let's see it.
Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, that's your sign, girl.
It's in G minor. Yeah, dude. I like his style. Let's hear it. Dude, I love his guitar too. Like a semi-hollow, like a 335 Les Paul with a Bixby with P90s. It's screaming to never stay in tune, but to be fucking sexy.
Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. What's your sign?
Dude, I gotta learn this song just to cover it. I think you just turned me on to... Dude, thanks for putting me on, bro. What's your sign? That's just good, dude. That's like really... I mean, that's kind of my style. Really chill. Good call. You miss Tupac? I hear you. All eyes on me. Bro, if you don't know what that is, we gotta play some hip hop. Hip hop is really good too. Like, I don't know what your username is besides just this, but you should listen to some 90s hip hop. It has a lot of. I'm reading a book called Dilla Time, and he talks about how for like 90s hip hop, a lot of it was sampled jazz records from the 60s and 70s. So like if you listen to songs by, say, Tribe Called Quest, you'll hear a lot of crazy jazz, like. That shit is crazy, dude. What was that, electric relaxation? But let me play MF Doom Crosshairs. I love hip hop. And that's hip hop. That's how you hip hop. Trauma Clubs, The Heist. Alright, I got it pulled up. I got a lot of 90s hip hop on vinyl, and it's fun, man. I bought an MPC. That's actually how I'm playing through my audio. I have my Tollmaster Pro routed into my MPC, which is routed through my FRFR cabs. But it's fun studying all this, all of the sampling history, and then getting my own MPC that I absolutely love. First MPC I had, I didn't really care for it. And then the X SE went on sale, and I said, you know what? Yoink! I sold my Axe FX 3 and bought this. And it's awesome. It does everything. Everything. It's crazy. Like, let me show you some saucy tones. Right now, this is just the Tollmaster Pro, but I'm going to add modulation. Where is it? Nope, wrong one. Must be harmonic. Yeah. There's this plugin called Air Flavor Pro. It's incredible. You know what I mean? Like, it just sounds cool. Sounds like it's old. Isn't that cool? Or I can make it sound like I'm coming through a radio. Isn't that so cool? It sounds so pretty, man. There's also this radio transistor. Oh, that one's got way too much clipping in it. It sounds so cool. Yeah, I could get lost on that all day. And that's what it sounded like without it. It's so much fun, dude. I'll get on here and just come up with all different kinds of cool tones. That's how I write. I'll tend to I'll get like a little loop going, and then I'll build up the track around it. Add in some drums, everything else. I might do that. I might get off of here and just write some music. Let's see. Dude, if you haven't ever tried finger drumming as a musician, you should. That's the secret to getting like internal tempo. I'm just looking for a drum kit. But watch, this thing is sick. That sounds better. Let's also, while I'm at it, let me add in. Watch, this is crazy, dude. I'll see you, homie. Huh. That's like a little house beat. Dun, 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 dun. B flat major. Then where'd I go? A flat. Alright, I think I'm going to jump off here and mess around with this, iron this out. There's no point in showing all this. This is just the process, baby. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me today. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you